Yo, yo, yo. What it do? It's your boy Jordan again, and we're back once again to talk about the textbook. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. So today we're talking about Chapter 5, uh, Focus Group Dilemma. And the chapter basically talks about how, I guess, like unethical practices within using focus groups. Once again, they talk about the chapter in a way of like kind of telling a story, talking about a past event through through a single character's perspective, and they kind of use their story to explain the gist of what the chapter is discussing. So today's basically chapter slash story. There was a woman named Jessica Shelby, I believe, and she was an employee of this nonprofit organization, and they're on in the process of rebranding themselves basically. So excuse me. So they basically had a focus group going to try to figure out what their new branding would look like. And the boss, from what Shelby was saying, she really liked the boss. She really liked the organization. She was excited to see what would happen. But then she noticed as time progressed, she realized more and more that her boss was manipulating the results. First by telling everybody, actually, I had an idea the other day. I want to do this, and kind of like intimidatingly saying that, like, we should go with this. And then once the results didn't come out the way the boss wanted, she kind of manipulated it to go through with the plan anyway. And and it basically went on discussing on, like, how Shelby reacted with everything, like what her response was. At the end, she kept quiet. After a while, she left the organization, out of frustration. And then she learned later that the boss left the company, or like got fired. I can't remember it really, but basically because, like, the plan didn't work well, and it ended up being more expensive than what the budget was. And Shelby ended up regretting not speaking up about it earlier, because they probably could have avoided that. Um, I don't really have any complaints with the chapter. Once again, I really like how they're conducting these stories that kind of help you grasp onto the topic at hand. I wish for this chapter they kind of gave like a couple pages or so just to kind of describe what the chapter was going to be about, instead of giving a summary of the story, rather, and kind of waiting till the end to talk more about the subject at hand. But overall, the stories make it really easy to comprehend what's going on and what is trying to be taught, and I really appreciate that. My personal feelings about the chapter, um, it's always hard being the person that's like notices what's going on, whether if it's like a focus group, whether if it's just some type of unethical behavior. But if it's something you're very passionate about, it's always best to speak up on it. Um, as well as this character, I wish she kind of spoke up on her own to talk about it. Because she was very passionate about this organization, and she had no way of seeing in a way that, like, the organization was gonna, like, go through such a bad thing until like a while later or whatever. But through telling, confronting the boss about it, it could have probably changed the outcome. Probably came up with a better idea to make the organization prosper. But it is what it is. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for today. And yeah, once again, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next review.